Okay, here goes my vlog of the day, and okay, so today I spent about, I don't know, 2 hours. I looked at the phone. I tried to call the taxi for about 100 times, literally 100 times. And when I tried to call them in Torrevieja, they started to scream and yell at me, you fucking this and that, you know. And and then there's this thing with SAS that many tourists in Alicante area are stuck. And then there are people like me who need to go somewhere urgent, and that was just, you know, I almost freaked out. If I would make it to the appointment today, I'd freak out. I'd freak so fucking out. And I always put him to the test, and my little what do you call them, thought forms. I even put on Ganesh mantra. But it seems like me, from experience, that if you want to get something done, you gotta move somehow. You can't just rely on the telephone alone. Yeah, there's this wonderful area. So rely on the telephone alone. Obviously it didn't work. And I've never thrown as many mantras as I've had yesterday and today. I don't know why. So just in case, I brought with me a couple of tampons, if that's the case. Have a look right here, by the way. I think they are very beautiful. They look like, you find them everywhere, snail houses. They look like pearls are gathering up. So basically now, what's happening? Well, the obvious thing is happening. I went out and I was desperate because this appointment was really, really important. So I ran down to the area where the old people are sitting, and I told them my issue, and I said, you know, I'll pay you 20 quid. Just take me, you know, to Punta. And yeah, sure, we don't need to get paid, nothing, you know. So, and then the woman, she just, I'll take it right away, no problem. And she didn't want any money, anything. And she was so sweet, a lady. And she was from north of England, I remember. And she was a Kath or Cassie. And I said to her, you know, this, I so appreciate this that I'm going to, if you want a painting, I'll paint you, because I'm in the painting zone now these days, painting a lot of flowers. Hoping that some tourists will swallow them. I paint very fast. It's not like Michelangelo behind the artwork, but it's good enough. And this woman, I'll put some work and effort into that. So thanks to this woman, thank you so much, Kath. She got me to my appointment. And now the next interesting part shows up, and that's the situation I am in right now, which is how to get back. Ha! Because it seems like whatever used to be things we took for granted, as in taking up the phone, calling a taxi. Worst case, you had to wait 5 to 10 minutes. There you go, you got a taxi, and they were all sugary and happy, and now you can just forget about it. And so I can't really afford shit now these days, because I went into the cyanide trap. It's something I'll talk about another day, but let's just say that each money that comes into my account every month, they're not mine, they don't belong to me, but I have to eat, so I take some of them anyway. But it has to change if I'm going to get somewhere, and the problem now is that here in Alicante, of the Orihuela Costa and Torrevieja area, if you want to go somewhere, you have to have a car, or you need to bike, which is not going to happen in this heat. I think it must be 50 degrees. So on my next payroll, I will have to seriously consider to buy one of these silly things that they skate around on, called scooters, because yeah, well, what else can I do but walk? And that bike, I don't trust it. I don't know, it's just biking in this heat. No, I don't think so. So yeah, this is, you know, Costa Blanca in these days. The taxi drivers and those on the phone are extremely aggressive. If you put your ass into a taxi, I really, if you actually have any intention sorry, I was just looking for a bug. If you have any intention of staying in Spain in general more than a month, I seriously advise you to learn palabras en español, porque si te hablas en inglés con tu cuando te sí, me probar todavía, pero si mi español es perfecto, me probar que está más mejor, es muy inteligente, porque cuando te hablas, tú hablas con tu conducir, con tu taxi driver o algo, personas en España en general, que es muy cansada a turistas, they will treat you differently. So when I put my ass in a taxi and if I notice that this taxi guy is a little cranky, then I'm starting to say a few words to him in Spanish, and say something in Spanish, so he knows that I can actually communicate a few words, enough words to have a superficial, stupid conversation. And for that you score a few points. I totally recommend it. Took me many years to actually master it, and I'm still kind of only medium in Spanish. But at least they treat me way better than a common tourist. So here I am somewhere looking quite familiar. again. So yeah, wish me good luck. And soon those really red flappy tourists will be somewhere else, so we can actually enjoy. And yeah, must be a positive side to it. I put all my stuff out, make some money on these flowers. So guys, welcome to Costa del Blanca, and remember, stay fit, stay funky. If you want to come down here, learn to say hello.